Guys, welcome back to the Cows channel, and welcome to, oh my god, do you even remember this game, you guys? Do you even remember the Dungeon Beneath? Because it's a fun game that you need to be trying right now. But let me tell you something, version 1.4, the Beast update, got posted just yesterday, and the developers actually let me know on Twitter that there were new cows. That's really cool. Not many developers know who the hell I am, and it's always nice to be remembered. Got a lot of updates. Like Symphony of War has a DLC as well. And guys, there's a lot of... August is a crowded month. Unfortunately, you're probably not going to see Dungeon Beneath, but it is a fun game that I love to just freaking load up on my computer when I need 20 or 30 minutes of fun and do a run. It's just satisfying as hell, guys. I think it's amazing. I think the game is fantastic. If you haven't given it a shot, let's look at a lot of the reasons why you should give it a shot. Because this is one of their largest updates yet. It's got 8 playable characters, 3 new heroes, a new secret boss, and more. Guys, you need to go give... Even if I can't fit it on the channel because August is huge, and Sea of Stars literally drops in 6 hours... I want you guys to know that I love this game. That's why I keep doing these update videos. That's why I keep supporting it. So, Beasts and Bloodcasting, because the update brings the new keyword, Bloodcast. So, the abilities are triggered once per round when you right-click the character. They cost health. Ooh, health is a resource. And it's exclusive to the new Minotaur Beasts. That is pretty cool. Also, we have advanced cow tactics in here. I love it so much. The Beast also bring the new faction, the Claw. Heroes with this faction encounter more beasts. I love that whole concept of factions because the game has gotten so big that it can be really difficult to, unless you put your thumb on the scale somehow, it can be very difficult to try and get the specific builds that you want, or at least the specific type of build that you want. So this is really cool. Man, I hope that these guys do, like, this roguelite is so cool. I'd really love to see what else these guys can do, because it's just so much fun. So let's look at the new characters, because there are 8 of them right here. So, for the first ones available through levels 1, 2, and 3, we have, oh my god, look at them all. Look at the cows! Look at the cows! Oh my god, technically they're beasts, but they are cows, and it was called out to me on Twitter as cows, so I'm going to say it's a cow. We have the Ember Blood at max level. It's a level 3 beast fighter. Remember, these words can be important for certain spells and items and artifacts, but he has 9 hit points. He's got 3 attack. He's got no restrictions. He's got a speed of 4. And for Bloodcast 2, which I presume means that when you click on him, you spend 2 health, he'll gain 1 attack. Oh, he could one-shot somebody, potentially. That's interesting. I love that. We also have the Iron Blood, the level 3 beast fighter. He has 8 health, but is a little bit faster at 3 speed. Same 3 attack, no restrictions. And for Bloodcast 1, grants 1 armor for each damaged ally. So armor builds are pretty good. Or also, this allows him to tank pretty much. You can also, he's pretty good for like armor equipment. If you have a lot, since you can have a lot of Bloodcast people now, maybe you get 2 or 3 or 4 other guys on your team that Bloodcast, you activate their abilities. You activate this guy, and if he has the, item that says, hey, your armor doesn't disappear at the end of a round, you could have him tank for a couple rounds. That's pretty interesting. I love that. We have the Sunhorn, who is a level 3 beast mage. Look at this. They got little loincloths, and they look a lot better shirtless than the gaming cow. I'll tell you guys that much right now. I don't. That's disappointing. If I were to show you this, you'd be disappointed. I'm making this video right now immediately after work. You can tell it's 5:13 on a Monday, and then I gotta go work out because I don't look like this. But he, at level 3, max level, he'll have 6 hit points. He'll have 2 attack. No restrictions, even though he's a mage. That's interesting. Speed of 3. Bloodcast War. Oh my god. Restore 1 health to an adjacent damaged beast. He's a healer. Oh, that is so cool. And because he's bloodcast, I think, can I move him? I think I can move him. It says once per turn. Once per round. It doesn't say when in the round you have to do it. Doesn't, so there's no movement restriction on this. So I can put him like in the center of the formation and then heal these 3 slots. Now it does say 1 health to adjacent damaged beast 3 times. So if all 3 guys of these are damaged, so if this guy has 1 hit point, this guy has 2 hit points, and this guy has 1 hit point, it might do 1, 2, 3, or it might do 2 here and then 1 to either of these. But I do like the fact that they say it's damaged, so it's not going to heal somebody at full health. That is cool, and I love how hard these guys work when they're introducing new mechanics and stuff. It's like, hey, obviously you're going to need at least a little healing if you're going to be blood casting. Here's a nice way just to, you know, team build. And we got the war bear. You know, some people might be, what can it be a war cow? I like the fact that it's a bear, okay? Bears are threats, and war bear looks like a big, aggressive level 3 threat. At max level, he's going to have 10 hit points. He's only got 1 attack. He's got no restriction. He is damn fast. And I know people are like, that guy's huge. Why is he fast? You ever seen a bear on like YouTube or National Geographic actually charge something? A couple of 100 pounds at max speed, it will make you wet yourself. I'm not kidding. At the end of the round, so obviously he can't blood cast. He's more of a pet. He's not blood casting. If this character has 3 or less health, oh, he self heals. He self heals. So what I'm thinking is I want to put him with the Sunhorn guy, but maybe not next to the guy, because when he heals himself, not only is he going to get a nice chunk of his hit points back, but there are items and stuff that says when you somebody else heals, an effect happens. Or the same thing you can put onto him. That's interesting. Can I give him the staff that when I restore health, restore more health? You just strap it to him. Now, starting at level 2, we have more guys. We have the Forest Spirit at max level 3. He's going to have 7 hit points. He's going to have 1 attack. He has no... I love the fact not a single one of these units have any restrictions on placement. I love... It's literally just a band of big, beefy cows and their buddies. And then, like, screw your restrictions. Screw the fact... You think that I need my mage butt behind it? No, 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 no. My mage butt's going to be in the front line. And I'm going to hit you with my hammer from the back line. So I really love that it gives the Minotaurs these feel of just, you know, we're in your face. We all charge as one. Like a freaking football line just going after the quarterback. But I digress. 7 hit points, 1 attack, no restriction, 2 speed. So he and the Warbear are pretty damn fast. I think they're the fastest units. Yeah, the Bears and the Forest Spirit are the fastest units in this group. When another allied beast takes aim... Oh, now that's interesting. Because if I'm clicking 1 or 2 blood abilities, I'm gaining 2 to 4 power per turn, you guys. I'm gaining power. Now, the speed is high as a bounce thing, most likely. Just to make sure that you don't just get like 2 blood casts and then also a couple of hits from the enemies. That will give you like 8 power easy. But that's still pretty good. If you've got some decent blood casting, you can do a lot of stuff. And remember, when I click on this guy, he restores health. That's interesting. I had to cough and clear my throat, excuse me. We also have the Hellion. At max level, he'll have 8 hit points, 3 attack, no restriction. A little slower with a speed of 5, but you know, Minotaurs are big. And the Bloodcast 2 ability, attack. When this character kills, restore... So this one's really cool because he's meant to... So, when I click on him, he's going to spend 2 health and he's going to attack. When he kills an enemy, he restores 2 health. And he's he's inexhaustible, which means I can move... So literally, I can just move him around the map. if there's a bunch of really weak characters with 2 or less hit points, I click on him. He kills the guy. He restores the health I just spent. This guy restores health to whoever he's standing next to, because that's... Well, no, that's his Bloodcast ability. Excuse me. But yeah, I love that. Even with this, so I move him around. I click on him. He kills the guy in the top row. I move him to the bottom row. He's inexhaustible, so I can click on him again. He's restored his health, so you can like use this guy to really clean up the board, and then just you can make a fight that was kind of even to slightly out of your favor, and in just 1 or 2 moves with a Hellion, you can have everyone still full health, and the Hellion just helps clear the board. Really big, dynamic pendulum shift in your favor. I love it. Our last one is the Spirit Caller, level 3 Beast Mage. Last one for this row, excuse me. We still have the Spirit Bear, who is unlockable. And he's got 7 hit points. He's got 3 attack. He hits hard with that stick, man. No wonder there's a skull on it. He has no restriction. He's got speed of 4. The mages are going to be slower, you know. And at Bloodcast 2, just revives an allied beast. He's probably the only one I would definitely say you want in the back row just for protection. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So literally, wow, man, you can really... So you can heal or you can have revival magic, which is not something that they do a lot. Now remember, it says revive an allied beast. It doesn't say choose. So if you're down at least 2 beasts, it's probably going to pick at random. But that's still pretty good because there's not a lot of healing and revival in this game compared to damage dealing and damage prevention. So that's really useful. I love all of these characters. Usually I'm kind of like, on 1 or 2. No, I love all these guys. It's not because they're cows. It's because they're awesome cows. And at level 3, you're only going to find this guy at the very end. He is Ursa, the Divine Bear. Maybe she. No judgment. #feminism. Max level, which is the only level you're going to get them because they're available only at level 3. 10 beefy hit points. 2 attack, no restrictions, super fast with 2 speed. When an ally blood casts attack inexhaustible, oh no. You put the Ursa with the Hellion, and every click, not only does he attack every time you click and blood cast with somebody, but you're getting 5 damage now for blood cast 2 instead of just 3. That's mean. Oh god, I'm going just on my own. I want to play with these guys, and also with a hero or artifact that allows me to just, you know, have more than 5 points of force. Because I just want a huge team of Minotaurs, like carrying me victoriously on their shoulders. That's amazing. We also have new heroes. We have Dominic Borchard. Oh hey, our little chefy guy looks like he's going up in the world. Made a little money. He is the traveling merchant and unlockable. He'll have 6 hit points. He'll have 1 attack. He'll have 1 speed. Am I accidentally reading speeds the wrong way? I might accidentally be reading speed the wrong way. Because you're going last, dude. So yeah, these guys are kind of slow. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm reading speed the long way. It's been a long day at work. I read those speeds. So they're about what I would think because they're big, beefy guys. So they're going to be going slower. So against enemy parties with speed demons, you got to be careful. At the start of battle, gains 1 gold and is inexhaustible. So this is a good, solid hero. You're going to be able to afford a lot of other stuff. And you can move Dominic up and down the rows as he sees fit. To where each time you will be able to just put him where he's going to be maximum value. Mwah. Love it. Love it. Nice little... Instead of healing, he's gaining money. I love it. We also have the other unlockable, Elizabeth the Artificer, who is 5 health. She has 2 attack, and she has speed of 1. Starts with 2 extra random relics and inexhaustible. Ooh, that's amazing. Guys, 2 extra relics can be a huge... Yeah, she's a little weak at 5 hit points, but she's inexhaustible, And 2 attack means you can put her in the best place each time. And, I mean, come on, guys. 2 extra random relics is, even if you only get average relics, that could be a huge swing. And then we have Mariana, now Vengeance Seeker. I want the story of Jack or Mariana so much. She has 6 hit points, she has 2 attack, and she has 1 speed. Starts with Jack's Remembrance. Ooh, inexhaustible. What is Jack's Remembrance? Oh, here we go. I wanted to duck down here just to see. They were nice. Allied beasts gain 1 health and 2 speed. Oh. Mariana is... So these 2 are just really nice. And she's inexhaustible. These 2 are some nice unlockables, but Mariana obviously is made to help boost your beasts. The beasts are getting some love, guys. And I love to see it. But we have new enemies and bosses. A new secret boss can be encountered by first transforming a Don't Know, then Don't Know. Be warned, this boss is significantly more challenging than other encounters, but once defeated, you'll unlock You Don't Know. The boss also has 2 new Steam achievements for You Don't Know. They're so mean! But you know what? They're really nice. If you go to the Steam forums and on their community page, just ask them. Either they'll tell you or other players will tell you. It's just fun, you guys. But we have new bosses, the Mimic, who you can actually see up here. Right here. It looks really cool. I hope that the Mimic gives you a random treasure when you kill it, because that just sounds like fun. That's just a thought. They also have Cobras, Explosive Barrels, the Skeletal Guard, the Spider, the Cave Spirit, Perfect Simuli, which are those like blobby thingies, and the Thief. Ooh, those are some cool enemies I can't wait to fight. But guys, we also have the equipment and artifacts. So we do have the new artifact, as I said, Jack's Remembrance. Ally Beasts will get an extra point of health. Really good for that blood cast. They'll have 2 speed. Really good to help lessen the problem of your Minotaurs usually going last. Now they'll at least be, about average to slightly below average speed. The new health is big. It's cool being the difference between life and death. We have 3 new equipment. Tar's Cleaver. 1 attack, beast only. So yeah. Give these guys a cleaver and let them just go nuts with higher attack. We have the Ancestral Gem. When any character blood casts, gain 1 power. Beast Ooh. You get the right equipment, you can make somebody very dangerous, man. And then there's the equipment Death's Grace. When this character would die, destroy this instead. Oh, interesting. So it's the first equipment, I think, that is just gone when it's used the one time. But that's not terrible. Like Death's Grace on your Spirit Caller, so you can revive the allied beast, is not bad. It doesn't say when this character would die. So I don't think you get full health, you guys. I think that you just go ahead and rate this up because I love it. I don't believe you get full health. It says destroy this instead. So it's just like if it would bring you down to 0, you tank it. We also have a new potion from our nice little witchy friend, the Temporal Potion. Your hero transforms into an older or younger version of themselves, hero only. Ooh. So like maybe Dominique turns into the chef? And Mariana turns into the version of me, because she has a different ability and is inexhaustible. So you could if this is how it works, I could potentially turn Mariana from this into her younger self, from Vengeance Seeker to just the 1, and then she could summon the bird, but I'd still have Jack's Remembrance because it's an artifact, it's in my inventory, and the bird would have +1 health and 2 speed. That's interesting, because they have so many art versions of the heroes now. That's cool. So we do have some balance updates, guys. The Cyprian Simuli enemy hero now has, at the end of the round, give another ally shield. That's probably for the best. I mean, that way he makes his front line a little better. Once you've killed all of his buddies, it's really just a matter of knockout shield, then hit, then knockout shield, then hit. Tar the Exile now has more health, but will not gain an attack bonus from the lizard folk. This balance makes sense. Now that you have all these other usable beast fighters, you're going to want to pair beasts with beasts and not lizards. So it makes sense. Unfortunately, Tall and the lizard folk no longer have the barbecues together, but it's going to overall they're going to be more useful. The Spirit Shackle summon is not invisible. However, the summon has more attack. Probably pretty good. It lets you actually do stuff against it. But because now you can actually affect it, the summon gets more attack power. The Soul of the Keeper now reduces your hero's health to 1. Previously at the downside, battle start, your hero takes 1 down. So what that tells me is Soul of the Keeper was really powerful, you guys. Because it was not only that, but it also takes the time off. Because at the start of a battle, your hero takes 1. There are only X number of battles, and if you randomly got the wrong rooms, you could just die. So now it's just like a high risk, high reward thing. My hero can only gets 1 hit and they die. Quality, yeah, the heroes can now be viewed in the Book of Champions. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I love to see. The Book of Champions now includes glossary of keywords. That's really important as they continue to add more keywords. Just so you can be like, what does that mean again? I don't remember. So that's good. Glossary is good. It's now easier to tell which allies died in a combat. Yes. Especially when you start introducing revival into combat. You need to be able to tell how many people have died so that you know if it's useful to trigger the ability or not. The Ember Spirit encounter has a tutorial better explaining how to defeat the encounter. It's one of the more difficult ones. I can kind of understand. Maybe it needs to trigger at least the first time, but you know, giving people, hey, this one's really different than 95% of the game, so you just, here's a little push. I like it. The Primordial Flame environment ability and round end ability have been swapped. This should make the lane-wide AoE less of a surprise. Making it easier to tell what the boss is going to do in a turn-based game like this is always good. Hell, even when you play Final Fantasy 14 and the MMO boss triggers abilities, you don't even need freaking in modern MMOs you don't even need add-ons to tell what's going to happen. It just tells you. So yeah, giving the player enough information to make it accurate if the choice is good. The randomness should come from what decision I make. It should not come from I don't understand what's about to happen. And localization for the new update is currently in beta, and you can help if you're interested and English is not your primary language. Please visit this localizer page. Guys, do you have more thoughts of what you want to see? Let them know in the forums, because hey, this is something that I've asked for a couple updates. It's like I wish I could see the heroes so I can team build a little better. Guys, again, I don't know when you might see this on the channel again, but it is a fun game to pick up and play. Please give The Dungeon Beneath a shot and support these developers. I want more for this awesome game, and I want to see what other awesome games they might come up with. I want to adventure in this world, guys. I want to actually, not just dungeon roguelike, I want to see if we can ever, like, dungeon crawl. I want to see if we can let's get some waifus up in here, man. Let's get like a race of hot, sexy women who can kick my rear. That's what I want. That's what the cow wants. Don't clip that. Don't do that. But guys, give it a shot. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. And play more games, because games are awesome. And the Beast update is the awesome that you deserve. And I'll see you soon.